Hello everybody and welcome to United Realm. Manchester United have announced the recruitment of two technical directors, the director of football and the technical director. It is massive news, it is positive news to be fair, and nobody was expecting this. It happened all of a sudden, to be honest, and let me read out the press statement. Manchester United is pleased to announce the promotion of John Murtough to football director and Darren Fletcher to technical director, the two new roles that will further strengthen the club's football operations. So this was the press statement, and let's look at the detailed analysis. As football director, John Murtough will work day to day with Solskjaer to align recruitment and other strategies and to ensure that the first team has the best in-class operational support it needs to succeed. John Murtough reacted, "It's a privilege to be a part of that process and an honor to lead United's football department, working alongside Oli, Cassie, and so many other truly outstanding staff, all dedicated to delivering the success to this club." So it is massive news. It really is massive news. We have all been crying out for a director of football for a lot of years now, and he is our first director of football. And look, it is an internal promotion. He was at the club. Murtough has been at the club for the last 7 years. He came in when David Moyes was in charge. He was the director of football at Everton, but that was 7 years ago. So, look, personally, I would have preferred some other director of football, someone who is experienced at his job, an external director of football. We were linked with one at Juventus a couple of months ago, but now, yeah, we have recruited one, and I wasn't expecting us to recruit one, because we all know that the Woodward and the Glazers want more power, and it also depends. Look, it can be something good. It can lead to a good future. We needed a director of football, someone who has that football knowledge, because after Solskjaer, you've on the top hierarchy is Ed Woodward, and we know that he's not good enough at his job. He will continue to remain the chief executive. He's not getting sacked, but now we've got a player. Now we've got a person in that position who will be in charge of the footballing matters and all these transfer and contract negotiations. Matt Judge has been changed. His position has been changed to director of football negotiations. So that is an issue. It continues to be an issue. He will be in charge of the negotiations. Look, has the recruitment been an issue? Since Solskjaer has come into the club, I think we have been targeting the right players. Last summer or in the first season of Solskjaer, look, we targeted Wan-Bissaka, Harry Maguire. We should have signed Fernandes. Ed Woodward and Matt Judge had messed that deal up. We didn't want to pay that extra 4-5 million, and we ended up not signing him in that summer. Harry Maguire, I think 80 million that was paid by Matt Judge and co. The negotiations, we shouldn't be paying so much, and that was not a bad player or not a bad signing, but that price, Maguire is not worth 80 million, and that negotiation was wrong. We negotiated with Crystal Palace for Aaron Wan-Bissaka for 6 weeks when no other club were interested in him. That was upon the negotiations as well. Last summer, we messed up the Jadon Sancho deal. Solskjaer had spoken to Jadon Sancho as well, and Sancho was totally expecting to be a Manchester United player this season. The negotiations part, Matt Judge and co had messed that up. And we messed up the deal with Erling Haaland and Jude Bellingham as well. So the negotiations has been a problem, but Matt Judge continues to remain in charge of negotiations, and now we have got a director of football. Is it a tactical masterclass by Ed Woodward, because he has been under a lot of criticism and pressure? So he has got someone now, because United fans have been crying out for a director of football. So now there is a director of football. The question is, will John Murtough be a good director of football? Does he have the power to be a good director of football? Has Ed Woodward and the Glazers given him that power and resources? Or is he just going to be a puppet? And a namesake director of football, only time will tell. So we'll have to see how it goes. So like I said, it can turn out to be a good thing for the future, or it might not actually make a difference. So only time will tell how much power they get. Because look, Solskjaer might tell, or the scouting staff and John Murtough, that is who is the director of football now, might tell that we need Rafael Varane, and then they tell Matt Judge to go for the negotiations, and maybe he doesn't negotiate well, and then he comes back, reports back. So now Matt Judge will be reporting to John Murtough and not Ed Woodward. And then maybe John Murtough tells him, yes, pay that extra 5 million quid and sign him. Or does John Murtough now have to go to Ed Woodward and then Ed Woodward go to the Glazers? So that will continue. The questions will be answered with time. We'll have to see how that goes. But it is a positive news signing a director of football. We've finally got a director of football. All the big clubs have. But we'll have to see how it goes. So yes, John Murtough has been recruited as the director of football. He was in charge, and he has been at the club for the last 7 years. So the Darren Fletcher statement: Darren will work closely with John to add technical input and direction into all football and performance areas. He will focus on a coordinated and a long-term approach to player and squad development, helping maintain the integral link between the academy and the first team, aligned with Manchester United's values and culture. So we've got to be patient with these two players. Maybe Darren Fletcher will work his ass off to be the best technical director. He is inexperienced in this position, so maybe that's a positive. So we'll have to give it time. It is positive news. So this was a reactionary video, and it is massive news. So yeah, we've got a massive game against AC Milan tomorrow in the Europa League round of 16. The first leg is at Old Trafford. We are missing out on a few key players, but so are AC Milan. Zlatan Ibrahimovic is out for this. Maybe he's out for the second leg as well. Colin Aguero, I think he will be out as well. Rebic is out. Mandzukic is out. Delo will be available for selection at least. Maybe he might not start. So AC Milan are missing out on a few key players as well. We can say that as well. We've got Paul Pogba out. Van de Beek is out as well, which is disappointing because we have been crying out for Van de Beek's game time, and now when we have got cup games, he's injured. So Van de Beek is out, Pogba is out, Cavani is a doubt, Rashford is out, De Gea is unavailable for selection as well. So both the teams are missing out on a few players. But having said that, I think we should be good enough to go and win this game. So this is my predicted lineup. Dean Henderson will be in goal, Aaron Wan-Bissaka right back. Victor Lindelof has been carrying an injury, so I would rest him and play Eric Bailly alongside Harry Maguire as the centre-backs. Luke Shaw limped off against Man City, so I wouldn't risk him. And Alex Telles was really good against Real Sociedad in the first leg, so Alex Telles will be the left-back for me. And the midfield pivot, I would drop Fred and play Matic alongside McTominay. Look, AC Milan are a Serie A side, so they are a slow team. It is a slow league. You look at Ashley Young, he was finished in the Premier League and then he's gone and redeemed himself. And there are quite a few other players who have done that in the Serie A. It is a slow league, so I think United's team will have a lot of energy and I think we will outpower them in this game. So I would play Matic alongside McTominay in the pivot. Van de Beek, like I said, is out, so Fernandes will be the number 10. And Marcus Rashford, I think he will be on the bench, but he shouldn't be starting. So Dan James on the right, Dan James on the left. Mason Greenwood will be my right winger. I would like to see Amad Diallo get a few minutes as well. And Cavani is a doubt, so Anthony Martial should be the number 9. So this is my predicted lineup. And look, I'm pretty confident going into this game. It is a massive game because you look at the two clubs, they are in similar situations. Both are massive clubs. They are sleeping giants. They are massive clubs with really good history, but now in the last decade, we can say they aren't delivering to what they should be, and they are second in the league. We are second in the league as well, and both are technically out of the title race as well. They're very far from Inter Milan, and so are we from Man City. So they're not gonna win the league, and they have been knocked out of. Both the clubs have been knocked out of the Champions League and now are in the Europa League. So similar situations, and it will be a massive game. My prediction for this game is a 2-0 win to Manchester United. I'm confident that we will go through to the next round, and we need to go and get a home advantage win. So my prediction is a 2-0 win. This was a quick reactionary video to the massive news of a recruitment of a director of football and technical director. So let me know what you guys think about that, and let me know what your score predictions are down in the comment section as well. So get involved with our channel and our community, and make sure you guys follow us on Instagram and on Twitter at United TV. The links to our socials are down in the description box below. And thanks for watching. Make sure you smash a like on the video and subscribe to the channel for more United content, and I'll speak to you all soon. Till then, peace.